As a therapist, I've always told my clients therapy is like peeling layers of an onion. If I chopped the onion in two, it would be traumatic. Tonight, I will not peel layers back. I've done that for over a year. And Dr. Asplund, you've refused to provide transparent info to the board or stakeholders. The SEL market is booming to the tune of $3.7 billion by 2024. Corporate America also wants to get their hands on $43 billion being given out by the WEF. I would again like to state that our SEL programming is through CASEL. CASEL and SEL are the same company. Panorama is the official data collection arm of CASEL. Sanford Harmony, Character Strong, and Second Step, through a foundation, are all CASEL owned. Dr. Asplund, why have you continued to say Character Strong is mandatory? Let me be clear. Character education is required, not Character Strong. Why did you tell parents they could opt out, then say no, then say parents could if they could show they met the curriculum requirement and then be allowed to have alternative assignment? So is Character Strong not mandatory? Why was a district opt-out form not placed on the website? Why did you not send out an update to principals? Why was I told by my principal Character Strong pilot was this year? Why did it take months for you to give us the 8 pilot school names? Why is Deborah using Sanford Harmony SEL to satisfy the SAMHA requirement? That's a mental health program. CASEL states SEL is not a mental health program, so tell me why a teacher is conducting a process group with SEL asking children if they hear voices during circle time. They're 5. Are you aware it is unethical to conduct a process group with more than 12 children and without a counseling license or consent forms? Why has no one informed parents in IEP meetings or when their child goes to Tier 2 that SEL is embedded? When were you going to list SEL as a goal on a federal IEP form? You were not. Let me say as a therapist, all behavioral problems are not a mental health problem. At this point, teachers are being made to implement SEL, and due to the poor programming that cannot meet peer review status and a mental health component, teachers are working outside the scope of their license. It is of my professional opinion, Dr. Asplund, you have continued to operate and bring forth programming, combined and layering programs to achieve a mental health referral base. The SEL now is going to combine the equity and gender layer through CASEL. Dr. Asplund, a pilot program without consent and data is simply an illegal experiment on our children. Where is the data you collected that you said you didn't collect? If I had 20 minutes with these stakeholders and teachers and a whiteboard, Dr. Asplund, you and several of your administrators would be escorted to your cars. You have opened this district as well as teachers to potential litigation for allowing your principals and administrators to run interference and shutting out transparency before the fact. I have brought this information to this board repeatedly for the last year, and CASEL continues to be embedded into our classrooms. We could remove CASEL tomorrow and teachers would not miss it. Even Panorama states it cannot provide peer-reviewed data because they keep changing the standards. Thank you.
Thank you. Melissa Radovid. Elizabeth.